Today, known as Sigma, was founded in 1922 by just 6 nursing students, and you can see their pictures up here, at Indiana University. From those first 6 members, our organization has grown to more than 135,000 active members in more than 560 chapters in over 100 countries worldwide. Sigma also collaborates with several global organizations to improve the health of the world's people, including representation at the United Nations. This and many other opportunities offer members an opportunity to extend their reach outside of their own communities. We are excited to fulfill with pride and welcome our new inductees here today into a diverse and global membership. Sigma members are leaders at all levels of healthcare industry. This society only extends membership to students in the baccalaureate or graduate level programs who have demonstrated superior academic achievement, academic integrity, and professional leadership. The nurse leader candidates exhibit exceptional achievements in nursing. Our membership includes top-notch nurse executives, clinicians, educators, researchers, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and others. You are among this distinguished group of nurses, students, and professionals who have met or exceeded the standards required to receive an invitation to join Sigma, and you truly deserve our congratulations. Together we are Sigma. The leadership and scholarship that you have displayed represent the essence of the society. So Sigma Theta Tau are the founders chose those Greek letters from the Greek words meaning love, courage, and honor, as they believe them to be the enduring values that are the root of nursing profession. Our crest, which adorns your membership certificate, symbolizes these enduring values, reminding us of our commitment to wisdom and discernment, as represented by the I, service, professional endeavor, and strength of leadership, as represented by the pillars of stone at the right and the left, and knowledge, as represented by the lamp. The key embedded in the membership pin reminds us of our charge to uphold love, courage, and honor, and is a symbol of scholarship. The cup denotes the satisfaction of professional life. The circle with its 6 stars represents our 6 founders. The lamp is the lamp of knowledge, and the letters in black represent our charge. Remember that our key symbolizes your commitment to nursing excellence. So the purpose of the ceremony is not only to honor you as new members and to celebrate your successes, but also serves as our pledge to you to support you throughout your nursing career and to be a lifelong resource for you. This support will come in part through the opportunity to participate in Sigma's communities of interest, mentoring programs, and academics. You will also have access to benefits such as continuing nursing professional development courses, the Journal of Nursing Scholarship, worldviews on evidence-based nursing, and nursing centered. Your induction is not the end or the culmination of your scholarly or professional achievements. Instead, your induction signifies the beginning of your membership journey, the start of your involvement within a global network of peers and mentors who are here to guide and support you wherever your nursing career may take you. At this time, we'll receive into membership these outstanding new members. So I'm going to switch now and let Chris come up and do the induction. What I'll have you do is come up one at a time, and I'll just shake my hand, I guess, if you want to. But you'll need you to sign in the book to make it official. Go ahead and take a program. Come off the stage over here. You can jump off the stage or anything. Go ahead and sit back down. All right, and if anybody wants to take a picture, make sure you pause.
So at this time, we will receive into membership these outstanding new members. Inductees, please stand. Please accept the privileges and responsibilities of the Sigma membership by repeating after me. I accept membership in Sigma Theta Tau International. And I pledge to fulfill its commitment to nursing excellence, knowledge, service, and leadership throughout my career. Okay. So, as Jennifer said, if you'd please come forward when your name is called. Kristen Boozman. Congratulations. Caitlin Highland. Congratulations. Nina Jackson. Congratulations. Emma Kapler. Congratulations. Avery Crapple. Congratulations. Aubrey Kriegel. Congratulations. Ellie Mockstad. Congratulations. Abigail Maitrey. Congratulations. Mariah Meyer, who is not present tonight. Kirsten Morrow. Congratulations. Erica Nelson, who is also not present tonight. Cora Thompson. Congratulations. Megan Vandenoord. Please help us congratulate these new Sigma members. Now that you are official members of Sigma Theta Tau, the opportunities to become involved to grow and develop as leaders and to contribute to the nursing profession are virtually endless. Sigma members represent a diverse group of professionals, including clinical nurses, administrators, academic nurse educators, researchers, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and others committed to advancing the organization's vision, which is to be connected, empowered nurse leaders transforming global healthcare. Membership in Sigma is a unique experience, one that you can shape to fit your own personal and professional goals. I hope you will make use of the many opportunities that membership has to offer. Not only do you have the opportunity to be involved locally, but there are opportunities to participate in this global organization on a regional and international level as well. At this time, please welcome Dr. Dana Clausen, Allen College faculty member, who is going to share her personal experience as membership in Pi Kappa. Welcome, Dr. Clausen.
Hello, my name is Dana Clausen, as Chris said, and I'm the Assistant Dean of Graduate Nursing. I was excited to ask to be part of the induction ceremony and congratulate you on your induction into Sigma. It is such an honor to recognize not only your academic achievement, but your commitment to the values that make nursing a force of change and are the values of Sigma, the advancement of knowledge, leadership, scholarship, and service. By joining Sigma, you are joining a network of nurses who have been advancing healthcare since 1922, and you are now part of carrying on that legacy. So I graduated from Allen College with my BSN, and I worked in acute care for 15 years before deciding to go back to school. I graduated from Clark University in 2012 with my MSN and my DNP in 2016. I have always been passionate about evidence-based practice, and I was actively involved in QI and EBP as an RN in the PACU, and now in my role at the college. So in the hospital, I was the first one to volunteer for QI, and I was actively involved at the local level and at the systems level. I had the opportunity to work with other affiliates in the health system and share best practices. I decided to pursue an advanced degree because I wanted to build on my knowledge and take on a different role in nursing. I love spending time with students that I would have through the PACU, and I decided academia was the best place for me. I've been at the college since 2014, and I've taught in the undergraduate and graduate nursing programs, and I currently spend a lot of my time working with DNP students on their clinical scholarship projects. I couldn't ask for anything better. I have found my niche. Many of you may be groaning at the thought of spending your days immersed in EBP. However, I have seen firsthand the impact our students have made on patient care, and I'm very proud of the improvements they have made in healthcare, in our communities, and in the hospital. I challenge you to lead, to be innovative, to speak up, to stand for evidence-based compassionate care. Keep your eyes wide open and always be curious and put your heart into your profession. EBP is not just a skill, it is a mindset. You are in the perfect place as you take on a new role. You are not in the routine of the position, but you are a fresh set of eyes coming in. Do not be afraid to question current practice and consider a different way of doing things. There are many examples of nursing questioning practice and making impact on patient outcomes. I am part of the Clinical Quality and Practice Council at the hospital that supports EBP. And often we think we need to do something really big to make an impact on patient care. However, it's often the small things that can make the biggest impact. And I want to share a personal example of the importance of EBP in your role as a nurse and your role as an advanced practice nurse. I was diagnosed with breast cancer and endured chemo, multiple surgeries, radiation, As a nurse, I was very attuned to my care, and I was always a huge advocate for myself. I did my best to pay attention to everything, including not only the medications, but also the process and the care I was receiving. However, by the time my chemo was infused, I was typically snoozing and not up to the task of paying attention to the details. The process was the same every time. You access my port, you give me the chemo, you de-access my port, you send me home. On my way for 16 weeks, week after week. A discussion came up at the Clinical Quality and Practice Council related to lost IV meds. Were IVs being flushed after the administration of piggyback medications? Or were nurses simply unhooking the lines? Of course, this got me thinking. Did the nurses flush my port after the chemo was administered, or was the line simply unhooked? After talking with one of the nurses, it was not current practice at the time, and we, along with pharmacy and the nurse, we took the time and we calculated my dose, and we figured out that I missed a whole dose of chemo during the course of treatment. Of course, I was devastated. You may not think the impact of such a small change would be significant, but that is a really good example. As an RN and as an advanced practice nurse, be open to your patients or staff bringing you ideas or innovation. I read a lot, and when given the diagnosis, I spent a lot of time learning everything I could get my hands on regarding new treatments for breast cancer. I came across studies that showed taking Verzenio reduced the recurrence rate of those patients that are at high risk to recur. At the time, Verzenio was only being used to treat metastatic breast cancer, but it was being used as a new treatment in phase 3 clinical trials, and I brought it up to my provider. And thankfully, he said, send me the studies. He was very open to looking at them and being part of changing my care. After reviewing the studies, he agreed to move forward into incorporating it into my plan of care, and it is now standard practice. I am grateful he was open to having a discussion, and I am hopeful it has made an impact on my long-term outcome. Sigma places a high value on evidence-based practice because it aligns directly with our mission to advance world health and celebrate nursing excellence through scholarship, leadership, and service. I joined Sigma as a graduate student and became involved in our local chapter my first year as faculty at Allen College. I enjoy being a part of an organization that aligns with my professional interests, and it is a great way to network not only locally but on a global scale. In our local chapter, we provide service to the Salvation Army, the House of Hope. Sigma sponsors FloJo's snack table during final weeks for students that are on campus. I have served in many different roles on the executive board, including past president, which allowed me to grow in my leadership and networking skills. Sigma also provides you with the tools to develop and grow professionally in your new role by offering free CEUs, access to advisors and mentors for career support, free subscriptions to top-ranked journals, and the ability to dialogue within the member community through the circle. An important aspect of EBP is dissemination, which historically nurses are not very good at. Sigma offers a free open access resource database for nurses to submit and share their work related to research, QI, EBP, and educational materials. Being in your new position as an RN or an advanced practice nurse, remember providing the best care does not mean you know everything, but where to find the best information and apply it to your care. Sigma is a great resource to support you in your journey. EBP shows up in practice by questioning. It encourages you to be critical thinkers. You will start to see connections between patients' symptoms, treatments, and outcomes in a whole new way if you really take the time to look at the care you're providing. Remember, small changes can make a really big impact. Read. Stay current with research, and your practice will help build your confidence. The more you read research, the easier it will become. An article may also trigger an innovative change in care. And listen to your patients. They are the best resource for their care, and you must consider their values and preferences. My hope is that you will always keep EBP at the forefront of your care and never lose sight of your potential and the impact you will make in healthcare. Change is not monumentous. It can be as simple as flushing an IV line. Congratulations and welcome to Sigma.
Thank you, Dr. Clausen. That's very, very encouraging. Okay, so each biennium, Sigma installs a new president at the international level. At the 47th Biennial Convention, Dr. Sandra Bibb was elected as Sigma's 35th president for the 2023-2025 biennium. At the same convention, Dr. Liz Westcott was elected as the president-elect and will assume the role as president for the 2025 to 2027 term. Dr. Bibb, a fellow in the American Academy of Nursing, is recognized for her research initiatives and published works related to population health, access to health care, and healthcare disparities, all hot topics today nationally. Each Sigma president selects an organizational call to action. The 2023 to 2025 organizational call to action is represent. We are all leaders and we must represent our unique selves and collective change in our shared world. Therefore, Sigma President Dr. Bibb challenges us to represent the best of our individuality and shared contributions to our profession in 3 ways: reflect, respect, and respond. Reflect by communicating a caring culture. Respect by cultivating cultural humility. And respond by championing contemporary practice. And I am going to
Hello, my name is Sandra Bibb. I'm Sigma's 2023-2025 president. I want to take a few minutes to talk to you about the 2023 to 2025 organizational call to action. The organizational call to action is represent. When you think about the word represent, I want you to think about being an image, something that serves as a symbol for others. And as leaders, we all have an opportunity to represent as humans, as nurses, and as Sigma members. Let's delve a little bit more deeply into the call to action. Represent has 3 components: reflect, respect, and respond. Reflect means communicating a caring culture. We do that through self-care, care of others, and care of the environment. The second component is respect. As a caring culture, we have the opportunity to show respect in 3 ways. We listen, we learn, and we lead in cultivating cultural humility. The last piece is respond. We are indeed living in unusual times, but as Sigma members and as leaders, it's important for us to remember that even in the midst of these times, there is hope. We respond with professionalism, with perspective, and perseverance. As a Sigma member, I challenge you to live out the call to action by taking advantage of the many opportunities that Sigma has to prepare us to champion contemporary practice in the times that we're living in. Sigma has a plethora of opportunities for professional development, lifelong learning, and educational opportunities. I encourage you to take advantage of all that Sigma has to offer as we represent together. There's a powerful quote that says, be the change that you want to see in the world. As an organization of nurse leaders, empowered, connected, and influential, we have the opportunity to represent the change we want to see in the world. What I love about the word represent, that each of us can take that word and make it our own. So I ask you now, what does represent mean to you?
Sorry about the technical difficulties in the shrunken screen. Oh my gosh. What? I do, but I can't get my mouse down here. There we go. Okay, so before we conclude our ceremony, I want to take a moment to recognize and thank all the friends and family for just being present in these students' lives. Without your love and support, they would not be here where they are today. So thank you and congratulations to your loved ones. And then finally, one last congratulations to our newly elected Sigma members. So. It's really, truly an honor to be, part of this organization. So, before we conclude, if everyone would come up for a group picture, and then please join us in the lobby for some refreshments.